What's up guys, Jesse Minshew with GetHandles.com. Got the newest video in the NBA Handles Secret Series for you. Today I'm going to show you 3 secrets on how to dribble more like Russell Westbrook. So alright, the very first thing we got to talk about with Westbrook is the moving hang dribble. If you haven't seen the how to dribble like Jamal Crawford video, click this right here. What this is going to be is kind of a variation of the hang dribble that Crawford does. So Crawford does his kind of more as like a little hop and a 1-2 step going forward. Westbrook's is kind of similar to that, but he does it with a little more momentum coming forward. And what he does is he'll get close to his defender's foot on whichever side he's trying to go. I notice he does this going to the left a little bit more often than right, but he'll come to that side and work his way kind of in towards that side, towards that foot. And he doesn't, move overly explosively with it, but he does get a little bit more momentum than the typical player. Most players, when they go into this, it's more of kind of a little hop and more stationary. He kind of moves towards his defender a little bit more. And then from there, it's just a matter of reading the options. And he does a great job of that from there. Basically, if he's, in a position where he can get this next step through to beat this defender's foot, he blows by him. If he sees they try to cut him off, he'll hit him with a crossover. So if he gets here and the defender's like, oh, okay, I need to move here, what they do is they created this opportunity for him to get past him on this side. It's a real simple thing that he does quite often. And the other thing you can use with this as well is a lot of times maybe they'll jump back more once you get even with that foot. And he'll go right into a jump shot from that. Okay, the next secret is be explosive with that first step, especially moving forward. Russell Westbrook goes fast, right? When he is trying to beat his defender, whether it's from, just a regular drive or from a crossover, he really pushes off with those legs to cover ground. And I see a lot of players when they come from their moves, they'll, get their defender faked out or whatever, and from there they just kind of move slowly with their feet. And a lot of players like to think about beating defenders all about being with the handles, but it really comes down to the feet to get past the defender. So a couple tips. Make sure, again, you're really pushing off with that back leg and focusing on that, and that you're taking a long, low stride. And then past that, develop that athleticism. You might say, well, coach, I don't have athleticism like Westbrook. We'll start to develop that end of things. And I have a couple videos. You can check out this one right here. That'll show you how to develop your first stride length. One of the big keys to getting that kind of athleticism on that first step. So that can really help you a ton, but be explosive on that first step. That's how Westbrook blows by so many defenders so easily. Okay, final key. Most often, Russell Westbrook keeps the ball pretty tight, keeps it close to his body. And what that allows him to do is keep the ball, so the defender can't really get in to steal it. I mean, some players do use more of a loose style dribbling, and again, play around, see what works for you. Kyrie will kind of put the ball out kind of loosely. Iverson used to, but Russell Westbrook, for the most part, has the ball kind of tight, close to his body. He's got more of a tight handle. And what, again, that allows him to do is keep the ball protected, but also maneuver it and move it more quickly to change directions. And it also helps him take advantage of that first step speed and that explosiveness, because he basically is just using his legs to beat his defender. He just kind of has the ball tight, and that just allows the ball to kind of come along for the ride. He's not necessarily using the ball to create space and get past defender. He's using his legs to do that. So most of his fakes and all that, for the most part, he uses his legs. Now, he does break away from this from time to time. Like, NBA players don't always just stick to one way of doing their ball handling, but they tend to have a certain way they do things more often than not. So next time you're in a game, maybe play around with this. Try to keep the ball a little bit tighter and use your feet more to try to create space, self fakes, get past your defender, all that stuff, and see how it works out for you. Maybe you'll find that that's a way that kind of unlocks a new world of possibilities for you on the court and a different style of ball handling that works well for you, and at the very least gives you a different option. Now, if you found these tips helpful and you're going to try to put them in your game, make sure you click that like button for me. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if there's any other players you want me to break down, and click that subscribe button and get on that notification squad to catch those newest videos the second they come out. Now, if you want a way to take your crossover to an insane new level in just 5 minutes, make sure you click this link right here. That's a $3 workout that's going to help you do exactly that. Also, if you found this video helpful, make sure you check out this one and check out this playlist. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Break some ankles today.